This is going to be the forecast for February for the sign of Cancer. So this can apply if you're a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this reading does not resonate with you. And right now, I'm taking bookings for personal readings. So if you want to contact me for getting a natal chart reading done, a synastry chart reading done, or just a tarot reading, you can contact me on Facebook or email. Both the links are in the description box below, so you can contact me for a reading and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So let's check the cards that are coming up for the reading. I'll just draw a couple of more cards and then start. Excuse me. Okay, so let's look at the cards for Cancer. Um, So, in the past, I feel a lot of you were in this phase where where you were very closed off, where you were very guarded. Um, I feel like you may have been presented with a lot of opportunities, whether that's work related, whether that's a love interest or romantic interest. But I feel like a lot of you rejected that for whatever reason, and I feel like you were kind of in a hermit stage because and the hermit stage was not because you wanted to self reflect or something like that. I feel like you were in a period of isolation because you were having some regrets about something in the past. There was a lot of regret, there was a lot of sadness in you, because of which you kind of shut yourself off from the rest of the world. And Cancer, you're known to have that proverbial shell, right? You're represented by the crab in astrology. And so you can sometimes go into your shell quite literally and stop communication with the world outside you. So I feel like that was your energy in the past. The reason I say this is because I'm getting the Four of Cups in reverse as well as the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this is past energy because it's coming up as a reversal, but the reason you shut yourself off is because of some kind of solitude that you needed because you were going through a lot of pain, you were going through a lot of heartache. I don't necessarily think this was romantic in nature, but there were a lot of regrets that you were going through. Or you were just considering the what if scenarios, and I feel like there was a lot of um, thinking that you had to do about that because there were a lot of regrets around you. And you may not have been ready to take risks. The Fool coming up as a reversal. You may have been very averse to the idea of taking new opportunities or, going with the flow or just trusting the universe. I feel like in your past, your energy was very, very cautious. You may have been quite mistrusting of other people, very, very guarded, almost. The energy I'm getting is that of paranoia, very, very paranoid energy. Excuse me. Very paranoid energy, doesn't want to trust the world, don't want to do anything new. um, Very caged off, that's the energy that I'm getting. You're very caged in, you didn't want to trust anybody, you had a lot of regrets in your mind, you didn't want to trust anything or anybody, and to the point where I feel like you had even stopped trusting the universe. You had started thinking that things were not going in your favor for so long that you almost lost trust in the universe. Excuse me. And your this card is also coming up as a reversal, Knight of Swords as a reversal. Now, Knight of Swords in the upright position represents the energy of Gemini. It's also the energy of somebody who wants things to move fast. So there is this energy of momentum with this card, recklessness, a little bit of impulsiveness, and just, the energy of let's see how things go. Let's see what's out there. So it's very similar to the Fool energy, but it's it's also very impulsive. So there is this energy of momentum to it, restlessness to it. But because this is coming up as a reversal, I feel like this is definitely not your energy. I feel like you have actually slowed down your energies quite a bit. Cancer, you are known to be a cautious sign. You need to feel safe in an environment for you to even proceed with something, whether that's a person, whether that's a job, or anything. And for you to feel safe, things have to be a certain way. and they were not for a long time, and you may have felt very dejected because of that you also decided to stop having that curious mindset. The Knight of Swords is the energy of somebody who wants to explore, who wants to see what's out there. There is this childlike curiosity to this card, this energy. So I feel like that has been lacking in you for a long time, Cancer, because of this sense, like I said, that's the sense of paranoia, like, not able to trust things around you. And I feel like there has been a lack of intuition also on your part. I'm going to do some clarifications. Why is there this paranoia? But a cycle has definitely come to an end because I see the world card coming up as a reversal. Another world represents endings, and these are permanent endings, new beginnings. And because it's coming up as a reversal, I feel like this chapter has already closed out for you. Something ended for you. I will do a clarification on this. What was this chapter that ended for Cancer? What is this world card that is coming up for Cancer? Okay. So I'm getting the Four of Swords as a reversal, as a clarification for the world. So, what I feel is a lot of you decided to end something that could have been a love relationship, that could have been a job situation, or something to do with the money front, or just a particular chapter in your life. You decided to end it because you were not happy with the way things were going. You somehow felt that things were not aligned to where you were headed. It was not really bringing you much of happiness or fulfillment or a sense of purpose in your life. So you decided to end it. And as a result of that, you basically wanted to have your options open. That's what I'm sensing. So you wanted to choose from the options that you had with you. You wanted to have this energy of contemplation. You didn't want to just go for anything that came your way, and so you had to end out something. You had to end out a chapter in your life because you are not very happy with the way things are going. Now, in the present situation, Cancer, your energy is that of the Queen of Wands. Now, quite literally, it could just be a fire sign who is coming into your life or who's already in your life, probably a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius energy. Even though the Queen of Wands represents the energy of Aries, this could be any fire sign that's in your life. This person has a very strong mystical quality. Like the Queen of Wands has this element of mystery to her. You see the black cat next to her, there's this element of mystery. You really don't know what she's all about. You haven't really figured her out yet. There is an energy of hope and optimism in this card because you see the sunflower, and sunflowers are about new beginnings and positivity, things of that nature. So this person who is in your life could be embodying these qualities. They could be a very positive minded person. They may be like a ray of sunshine in your life. They're bringing you that much needed positivity that you need. But even if this is not somebody, a particular person in your life, this could just be you, Cancer, like your own energy, where you are very hopeful to the future now. So in the past, if you had this Four of Cups energy in reverse, where you kind of, and even the Five of Cups in reverse, where you felt very dejected, you felt like you wanted to shut out the whole world and not trust anybody. Now your energy is very empowered. You feel very hopeful to the future. You feel like you can finally begin to trust things again, or at least just trust yourself again. I think that is the biggest boost in confidence that you've received, Cancer, that you've started to realize that even if you can't trust anything or anybody else around you. So I feel like now you guys are very trusting towards the universe. Even if, like I said, even if you can't trust everybody around you, or new people around you or situations around you, you definitely feel more confident in your own ability to trust yourself, Cancer. And that is amazing because I feel like your intuition is getting very powerful right now in the month of February. You're really tapping into your intuition, and I feel like your higher self is really guiding you here in the month of February to make the right choices, to make smart decisions. So if you doubted your intuition earlier, then February is going to be the month where you really start trusting your own self again. And intuition, as we know, for you, Cancer, you're a water sign, so intuition is extremely important for you because you rely on it to make very crucial decisions. So while a fire sign or an air sign may rely on the logic or things of that nature, you rely on instinct or your gut instinct or your intuition to make decisions, and sometimes those decisions may not make sense to other people. Like if somebody were to ask you why did you do that or why did you decide that, you may not have an answer, like you may not have a logical answer, because your decisions are very feeling based. It's not emotional, but it comes from a very like this sense of knowingness, you know. um, and I feel like right now you're just fresh out of a cycle. Like I said, you know, the world card came up as a reversal earlier, and now we have the Ten of Swords, which is again about endings, painful endings at that. So Cancer, you've had to go through. I feel like a lot of you went through a dark night of the soul, pretty much in the recent past, where you had to learn a lot of important lessons, learn a lot of karmic lessons, you know, realize a lot of things about yourself, about people around you, and how to start trusting yourself. I think that has been the biggest lesson for you, Cancer. That is how to start trusting yourself again. Maybe you had to relearn the whole process. Maybe it's taken a while for you to get back on your feet, but I feel like February onwards, it's just going to be an upward momentum. I feel like you are at that stage where nothing can stop you now, Cancer. So this is your reading for the month of February. If you liked it, if you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, do consider subscribing to my channel. I post videos on astrology and tarot quite often. And if you would like to get a personal reading done from me, whether that's tarot or astrology, you can contact me through Facebook or email. And both the links are in the description box. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.